Hey guys, it's Duke, and today we'll be looking at the 60 TP and the tier 10 Polish super heavy tank. And in this video, I actually have commentary. I mean, in the previous ones, as you know, or the ones of you who have watched, I mean, I didn't put any commentary because I was pretty busy. I didn't have, let's just say, I didn't have the time to make the commentary. So anyways, I'm back with a commentary now. I'm gonna probably do it for a couple of videos more. And I just wanted to really talk about this battle, which is pretty fantastic. So anyways, we're on Mountain Pass with my good friend Invalio. And I'm gonna usually try to snap snap a guy out of a view range, casually from the beginning and just go to the heavy side. So as we can see, we are top tier. I mean, it's tier 10s and tier 9s only, and we're gonna go usually in the the J4, J3 area to fight it out. So nothing special there for the beginning. As we can see, there's a lot of heavy tanks down. Actually, a lot of tanks down in the south. I mean, there's just 4 of us here, and I think 5 or 6 tanks. So we're already at a disadvantage now. As you can see, I stop right here because I'm not sure how I want to proceed, I mean, committing would be a big risk, since if I decide to all rush at once, we'd probably be done for. And out of these 4 tanks, one of them is really lightly armored, and that's my buddy Leo. And against my better judgment, honestly, I decide to push because I'm kind of impatient, not gonna lie. And as you can see, there's the 60 TP, an IS-3, and an M103 as the heavy tanks, and there's a TVP and a T-54 who might give me trouble, as well as a Leo who's hiding back in the K5 area probably. So anyways, I decided to go on this side of the map because I want to put a surprise shot in the M103, but he notices me and I'm not willing to make this snapshot. And by now, if there was Argy in this battle, it would have screwed me over already, because I'm in the open, no protection, and I'm standing still. But in this scenario, this position, the way I'm playing is just fine. So anyways, I'm starting to side scrape against the 60 DP because I was thinking he would not be expecting such a play. And I was right. I mean, I put a shot into him and the 60 DP actually loads HE. So that's a great trade, but the M103 with good map awareness, situational awareness, sees an opportunity to put a shot in the side, and he takes it. But luckily for me, I managed to snapshot the M103 in the cupola, which reduces him to half HP pretty much, which is pretty good. I mean, I traded 1.5k there for 700, which is not bad at all. Not the best, honestly, but I can't complain, that's to be sure. So anyways, the M103 destroys my gun, and I hit the dirt because of that, which is unfortunate, but like the chances of me hitting twice with a cupola is pretty low. So anyways, I tried to use my depression, which the 60TP has, to put a shot into the T-54, but I don't manage to find the shot into either the 60TP or the T-54, but the M103 does. And that he, with 2 shots, actually managed to destroy to damage my gun and my turret, which is pretty unfortunate. So I'm just going to keep looking for shots here out of a bush because I want to see better, because I didn't find the vehicle wasn't highlighted properly and just couldn't find the angles. So anyways, you can see my platoon mate Mikkel and Valio trying to commit down the K5, K6 area, because from that position he can put a crossfire pretty much onto the enemies with no issues. Without taking a lot of damage. Now that shot in the TP, let's just completely forget that happened. I mean, just look at the ping. I play at 150 ping, so that's my excuse. It's a ping, of course. It's not my trash reactions. So anyway, the TP runs away, and the M103 is suppressed by my platoon mate, which gives me a shot to push the 60TP. I see that the 60TP actually fired, so I'm gonna try and put a shot before he can react. And luckily for me, either the Leo or the Centurion Action X put a shot into him before I did, which and able to finish me with a one shot. So anyways, I managed to get on this balcony, which gives me a clear perfect shot on the Leo, which is great stuff. I mean, we secured pretty much the southern position of this map, which is going to give us crossfire in the middle. We can see the IS-3 too, the Leo are trying to commit because we're not in a crossfire, but the Sheridan is oblivious to his situation, so he's going to have to face the consequences, and I kill him. But unfortunately, our standard B was a little bit too aggressive, and their 430 finished them off with a shot. I'm looking for the 430, but he's hiding pretty well, and there's no way I can spot him because there are a lot of bushes there. And so, as you can see, the situation is pretty hard, tough. And the Progetto 65, as you can see, I'm pointing on the mini-map, he could easily take out the IS-7 and Progetto from the balcony. So the ball is on his court, and he's the NBA player basically. So if depending on his plays right now, he would be the real game changer. But anyways, back to us. We have to do what is possible, and that is to hit the Leo on the back of a turret, leaving him on a one shot, which is great. And the IS-7 feels comfortable enough to commit to that and kill the Leo off, which is great news for us. And we're gonna try and hit the snapshot, the object for 30, but it's not gonna work. And I mean, I can't blame the tank or anything. That shot was pretty hard, and the 60 DP is not known for its gun handling or accuracy. So anyways, my platoon mate, the Leo, realizes that the cap is in danger, is in potential danger, and I'm too slow to, go all the way back. So I'm just gonna casually stroll through the middle of the map, try to spot, see where the enemy is at, give him information, and put as much damage as possible in. So I'm going up this ridge thinking that the TVP and the T-54 is still there, but I spot the T-54 here and the grill, and I try to bait the grill and the T-54 to shoot, but to no avail. So what I'm going to do now is going to use this rock right in front of me to protect myself from the grill and try to kill off a T-54, which is also a big threat. But the T-54 sees the danger and he's fall back, and I'm going to try again to bait the grill. But thanks to the great depression of a 60 TP and with good armor, I managed to snapshot the grill to take half of his HP, basically, while taking none in return, which is awesome. And my friend in the Leo, he actually managed to cross the bridge and leave the grill one-shottable for him as well, which is great news because now we put him in a great crossfire. I'm still worried about the TP because we don't know where he is until now. So that's 3 tanks on one shot, so we have to play it really carefully. But Grill is not watching at me, so I'm going to use this opportunity to take him out, which is great. But TP is going to rush me because that is actually the correct play to do. But I'm moving, I see him, and I move my tank accordingly. He doesn't manage to penetrate 2 of his shots, and he knows that I'm close to the reload, so he's going to try and kill off the IS-7, which is great situational awareness by him, I have to say. That is a great play to see. But it's going to be really hard for him to kill me, but he has the possibility to kill the IS-7 and then run away, which is exactly what he's doing. But I also see that if a TVP runs away, this game is going to become 10 times harder. So I need to eliminate the TVP, which I successfully do, but the T-54 is behind me. So Leo is going to try to kill the T-54, but the T-54 actually kills my friend in the Leo, so that leaves me in a massive crossfire between the Progetto and the T-54, which is bad news. I'm prepared to shoot at the T-54, but unfortunately, I bounce. And that is a really unfortunate bounce because he has a good DPM, and I think he's using the smaller gun, I'm not sure. Or he's rolling really unfortunately, but anyways, as you can see, he puts a lot of shots into me, and I'm hiding behind this mini hull area, and I'm going to risk the shot because I know that's the only possible play, and I actually managed to take the T-54 out, which is great news for us. And from a 1v3, it's now a 1v2. And if I didn't make the killer shot, that would have pretty much been the end of me. And the Progetto is trying to flank me because he didn't expect me, but too bad for him. I kill him on the bridge, which is great stuff for me. And I'm trying to hide because I'm thinking about Jagdtiger, since he didn't enter cap, that he is going for me. So we managed to get out of a high pressure situation, which is great news for us. A bit unfortunate with first bounce on the T-54, but it more than makes up for it on my second shot. And my Jagdtiger is rushing me, of course, and I put a shot into him. I'm hiding behind the TP, and he's actually loading HE, which I don't know if it was just for first shell or he's actually loading the entire time HE. So anyways, I'm on 300 HP, leaving me a one-shottable if he uses the proper ammo, while he is at 1000 HP, so I'm gonna have to use 2 of my shells. Now, as you can see, I bait the shot from Vayak Tiger onto my lower plate using extremely extensive angling. And even if he's shooting HE, it would have still taken like 100 HP. But if he was shooting AP, it would still been pretty hard for him to pen my lower plate with that angle. So it was risky, I have to admit, but I had a feeling that the Yektar was still going to load HE. I mean, luckily he didn't hit us at all, which is good. And we lead him at a one shot, and so it's now like 200 HP versus 300 HP. So I'm trying to push the TVP here, as you can see, but it's not budging at all for some strange reason. I thought like the 6 HP could push this out, you know, but it's not working out too well for him. So I'm just going to try and side scrape it out. But unfortunately, I don't spot the Yak Tiger. So I'm just going to keep it because I'm not really sure what he's going to try and plan to do. I keep trying to push the TP, and I actually start loading HE. Now, the loading HE is a questionable play here because he is at 270 HP, right? Which, with my caliber of a gun, should be more than enough to, what's it called, to kill him, even if it just hit the tracks. That was the point. Hitting his track would secure me the kill. But I wasn't sure about it. So, I mean, it's pretty debatable. So anyways, I'm going for it because I haven't spotted him for quite some time now. And I can't spot him at all, and I'm really worried here because, I mean, could he be hiding behind this stone? I mean, I would have proxy, I didn't realize at the time I would have proxy spotted him, but it just seems so improbable that he had all the speed to run away without me spotting him, you know? Like, how fast could he be? So anyways, I don't spot him at all, which is pretty fascinating in my opinion, meaning that the Yak Tiger is really fast. I don't know how he got out there in such a quick time. But anyways, I'm going to load back to goal because I guess I realized my mistake. It's not a mistake, it's just that it's really risky the play that I wanted to do. It was not worth it. I mean, because if I missed the shot, or if I hit him but it did not kill him, he would have a 2-shot advantage on me, which would have been pretty unfortunate. I mean, giving him a lot of chance even if it cheat to kill me. So anyways, I spot the Yak Tiger here, and I'm going to push the wreck of a Sheridan, of course, to try to find myself some cover, you know? And the Yak Tiger actually fires HE leaning on 66 HP, so if I miss the shot, it's over for me. But luckily, I do not, and I secure my 7th kill and 8.4k damage game. Fantastic stuff. I mean, it had all of it. I showed you the strengths of it, I showed you the weaknesses, and I really can't complain. I mean, it was a fantastic game, a pleasure to play, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.